his son.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Those Were the Days. I am Mike with Mike W Productions, as you probably know. So, interesting stuff has been happening. I do want to let you guys know right off the bat that this is not a full episode of All in the Family. I do have to edit it down and react in between each scene. So if this is not what you are here for, I understand. There are other videos for you that do that, but I don't like getting copyright claims, and I would actually like to make money at some point, so I don't do that. So yes, there will be little reactions in between each scene that I post. You know, me laughing, saying something that I know about the person or the channel or whatever, that the characters that pop up, whatever it is, I will say something or react in some way. If that is not your cup of tea, I completely understand. And again, there are other channels for you. There are two things that I would like to mention. One, feel free to comment in the comments section. I take criticism of the channel very well. It doesn't matter. You can say, oh, I don't like it that you stop and whatever, that's cool. But if you attack me personally, I will ban you, because I am not here for your approval. I am not here for your bullying tactics. Say what you want about the channel itself and the videos itself, but leave me out of it, because I am myself and I don't care about your opinion, but if you're rude, you're gone. So I did recently have someone say that I need to take a walk around the block. Okay, so I do know that I am a pretty heavy boy. I am working on that, and, you know, it is what it is. I do have a story behind myself, like everyone else. If you guys would like to hear that story, I am more than happy to make a video for you to explain me and why I am who I am. So, yes, other than that, feel free to comment. You don't like the channel, you don't like the cutting in and out and stuff, that's cool. I don't care about that. I will say, hey, there are other channels for you, just like any other time. So, but if you do attack me personally, you will be banned. So this episode is pretty interesting. This is the episode where Meathead gets told that he has a child. Well, he gets dropped off to him. So, pretty interesting concept. I remember bits and pieces of this. I do remember this becoming kind of a trope in future TV episodes, where someone will be told, oh, well, we got together in college and, you know, now I have a baby and it's yours. And then, you know, either it turns out to be theirs or it turns out not to be theirs, which is more of the case. There's an entire series called Reba where that kind of happens, where the girl gets pregnant and the football playing superstar has to marry and be in Reba McEntire's family. It's a pretty good series. It's kind of still too new for me to knock it out. Plus, we're doing 2 series right now. So it is a running trope in a lot of TV. There are one-off episodes of TV shows where they'll do the same thing. You know, someone will say, oh, remember back in college, it's been 10 years, here's your 10-year-old kid. So, you know, a very interesting concept, but this is one of the first ones to really do it, so it should be even more entertaining. So with that being said, let's jump right in. Here we go.
Those were the days.
Alright, so Edith is throwing stuff away. Picking out trash from all over the place. And somebody's at the door.
Well, I've had something of his for 4 years.
Okay.
Now I'd like for him to have it.
Okay.
That's very nice of you. What is it?
Right.
His son.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, no.
That was quick. I would be the same. Be like, hey, come back here. Explain this and don't leave your kid here.
Was that lady your mommy?
Yeah.
And Mike? Oh, my.
He looks a couple years old.
I'm sure your mommy will be right back as soon as she finds out it's the wrong house.
I mean, she mentioned Michael by name, so...
Jimmy. Tommy.
Anything with a Y at the end?
Will you tell me if I guess it?
No.
Now don't let on while you're here.
I don't know. I mean, he can. He's at the talking age, but he seems very shy, so I don't think that'll be an issue.
Where did he come from?
I don't know.
He just got dropped off.
Oh, he came through the front door.
Right.
Will you help me fix the dinner, Gloria?
Yeah, Ma, I want to know who the little boy is.
Right.
Hey, Ma, who does he belong to?
Some lady. I don't think you know her.
Isn't that cute? When he pouts, he looks just like Michael.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
Mike has a mustache.
Right.
You're hungry, aren't you?
No.
Gloria, he's starved.
He's so hungry. He doesn't even know he's hungry.
His peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Oh, Archie's not gonna like that.
Boy, if we bring you a nice peanut butter and jelly sandwich, would you tell me your name?
No.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Why are you hiding it from him?
Gloria's in the kitchen.
Oh, thanks.
Glory's just gonna tell him when he gets in the kitchen.
What's that you're wearing? It smells nice. Peanut butter. Gloria, you hate peanut butter and jelly. You're not,
He thinks she's pregnant.
Still hate peanut butter.
Great.
Right. I like peanut butter and jelly.
Hey, who's the little boy? What's he doing there?
That is the grand question.
He's eating a sandwich.
And Edith's playing Captain Obvious.
Hey, you know who he reminds me of?
Nobody. I mean, nobody in your family.
Right.
He reminds me of one of the guys from school.
Hey, Ma, you never did say who his mother was.
Right. So Michael thinks that it looks like a kid, one of the guys from school. So that kind of helps.
Who's his mother?
And she's being flighty again.
So there's a little boy in the room. Is there anything wrong about having a little boy in the room?
No, but it's a little unusual.
And if you want me to answer any more questions, don't ask me.
This is like the Edith's Problem episode.
Well, stuck on the subway for 30 minutes again tonight.
Oh man,
A working man could get home for supper around breakfast time.
true.
One thing for Mussolini.
Mussolini the dictator?
He was no bundle of laughs, but he sure could make a train run on time.
Wow.
Hey, who's this here?
Yeah, that's what we were trying to tell you, Arch.
Why is he in my chair?
Mom said somebody brought him here.
Well, I didn't think he grew like a mushroom out of the chair.
Right.
Archie, you're home.
Yeah, I typically come home after work.
No, Edith, I'm still at work.
Right?
What you see standing here is merely a pigment of your imagination.
Pigment of your imagination. Okay.
Just what I wanted to talk to you about.
First time in 23 years, our minds are synchronized.
Synchronized. Wow.
Oh, Archie, we got trouble.
Can't you answer me a simple 3-word question? Who is that kid?
What's the big mystery?
4?
Oh, Mike. Oh, Archie.
Oh my.
Bell rang, and I went and answered the door, and there was this woman.
Right.
Yeah. And she left the little boy and sort of ran away.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Edith, I mean, you don't know the person. Maybe that person could be a kidnapper.
Right.
That would make you an accessory after the fact.
Well, technically an accessory after the fact, but yes.
She told me it was your son, Mike.
What?
What?
Ma! have to be kidding!
Better be kidding.
Right?
That's your son there?
Michael?
No!
This is gonna get very awkward.
That kid was left special delivery from Michael Stivic.
Right?
Which there can't be more than one of them in this world.
I mean, maybe.
This nut is, she knows my name. I mean, haven't you ever gotten anything you didn't ask for?
You?
I'm looking right at it.
I mean, look at that kid. He doesn't even look like me.
Except a little when he pouts.
Mom!
It's obviously a big mistake.
Of course it's a mistake. It always is. A mistake that he made, I figure, about 4 years ago.
See? I told you about 4 or 5 years ago.
Why would anybody do a thing like this?
Oh, who knows, Gloria? Some stupid reason.
Right?
His mother's very attractive.
Okay.
I want to report a child leaving.
Leaving.
If I thought for 1 second that that boy was my son...
Uh-oh. Good zoom in. And he knows who she is.
Michael?
I've heard every word you've said.
Right.
It's 5:30 in the morning. You've said everything there is to say, twice.
Right.
Creep.
You said that 3 times.
Not funny, Papa.
Papa. Ooh.
You have no right to say that.
And you have no right to be that.
Yeah, this is one of the first arguments that we get with them.
Her phone was disconnected. There was no address. There's no way I can contact her.
Right.
I thought you'd already done that.
Oh, wow. You could call the police and have the police track her down, though. You have a picture of what she kind of looks like.
Yeah, what happened to the modern liberated girl I married?
Right.
She became a mother by special delivery.
I mean, you could see how that could be kind of awkwardly traumatizing.
You went out with her, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I knew her, but not that well.
Not that well.
It's only once.
Oh, it was only once.
If I remember my biology right, once is enough.
She's right.
With human beings, it only happens that fast in the movies.
Right.
Why you didn't marry her?
Because I didn't love her. Because I liked her.
Right.
I didn't mean it that
Any
way.
more about her?
Well, then stop talking. Go to bed.
Well, she had a nice sense of humor.
Right. Okay.
You're the only one that matters. No one else ever came close.
Right. And this escalated quickly.
We both have lives of our own. You went out with other guys. I never asked you about them.
Right.
Well, if you really want to know.
No.
Don't tell me. I don't want to know.
You hear this?
Wow, they're loud.
World War III still blazing away.
Right.
5:30 in the a.m.
About time for him to get ready for work.
I thought I was going to be able to drop off once or twice up there, you know, in the lull in the hostilities.
What did he want?
Water, read it. Half the night he was filling up on it, the other half he was getting rid of it.
Right. That kind of happens when you drink a lot of water.
Just want to get something to eat.
If that guy was in a Titanic, he'd keep on eating till the water come up over his nose.
Well, it's a way to go.
You can't blame him for having a good appetite.
This bird's got appetites in all directions.
Stop it!
Somebody should have told him to stop it before he become Father of the Year.
Okay.
I decided to stay with you whether the little boy is yours or not.
Okay.
It sounds like you're staying with me out of revenge. I don't think that kid is mine, but if he turns out to be, he's my responsibility.
Okay.
That's where you're wrong, Michael. He's our responsibility.
That's fair.
What?
He's our responsibility.
Well, there you go. Can we go to sleep now?
Look at this here. A whole love scene done in yells.
Right.
I'm gonna go upstairs and try to get 20 minutes of shut-eye.
Right.
Look, ain't he cute?
Finally asleep.
What if he is our grandson? Once removed.
Right.
The only person in this house he's related to is Kazanovsky in the kitchen.
I love you too, Michael.
What do we got to eat?
What do we got to eat?
I'll make you a nice breakfast.
Okay. 5 in the morning. Who's knocking on the door?
Hi, Mike.
Oh, look who it is.
Marilyn.
You remembered?
Oh, boy, did I remember.
Where's Danny?
Danny?
Yeah.
The boy.
Yeah, so apparently Danny never told them his name.
So...
Why did you leave the kid here, you psychopath?
I mean, every mother I know goes around giving a kid away. I'm in great shape, you dumb jerk.
Right.
Well, I think you better ask her the $64,000 question.
Right.
Who's the snotty kid?
Damn!
Ooh.
Marilyn, this is my wife, Gloria. Gloria, this is my old... Marilyn.
My old Marilyn.
I'm not,
No, you're not the father, Mike.
Oh, thank God.
What?
Then why'd you drop him off?
Hey, kid, you couldn't father a boy like that on your best day
Hey,
you ever lived.
Ooh. You're the one who dropped him off here, lady.
The battle is still raging on. But now we see a new platoon in the field. Oh, the mother, huh?
Right.
Come to pick up the child. You can collect the father, too, and the 3 years trot off on a honeymoon together.
Marilyn just told us Michael is not Danny's father.
That's the best news I heard all night.
What is it with you people? You all hate kids or something?
Well, now wait.
A little bit. You know, ones that get dropped off for no reason.
We didn't drop the child off on a dead run. It was you done that.
Right.
Listen here, Chunky.
Oh, you're in my house. Get out.
Guys, you mean today. Bring you home from a date, take one look at the kid, and it's slam bam, thank you, ma'am.
You write a letter to dear Amy.
Right.
So I thought if I could just leave Danny somewhere until I could get something going with this guy.
That's wrong on so many levels.
Well, I saw you one day in Macy's with Blondie there.
Name's Gloria.
I didn't mean it as a rap, honey. You look kind of sweet together. Happy? Oh, boy, is this getting corny. Let me take my kid and I'll get the hell out of here.
She's a peach.
Came back because you missed him, huh?
No, actually, I came back because he swallowed my diamond earrings.
An asshole.
Sarcasm.
It's Mrs.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
Don't worry. I was married to Danny's father.
Okay.
But he wanted Danny as much as you people.
Wow.
Oh, now hold it there, sis. You got some kind of nerve saying that.
Exactly.
I mean, you come into our house, you turn the joint upside down, you cost me a night's sleep.
Right.
Then you're gonna stand there and blame your life on us.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Archie, be nice.
No.
Think of the little boy.
No.
Don't be trying to make me feel bad about that. It's the use of me thinking about him. I mean, there ain't nothing I can do about him.
Right.
Well, you know, look, sis, we got a little house here, and, well, I mean, the best we could do is wish you luck.
Right.
Luck. And God bless us, everyone. Right? Right?
I gotta go upstairs, change my clothes, and get ready for work.
Daddy, before you go, I think you owe Michael an apology.
No.
I owe him an apology?
Right.
Well, he owes me 2 years' rent.
Well, there you go.
Now they're even.
I wouldn't have called that even, though. And that is it. Let's talk about it. Wow. Alright, guys, so that was All in the Family. This episode was so random and wow. So, as I said at the beginning, I've seen this episode. Of course, I've seen all of the episodes. But this one, I didn't fully remember all the little details. I just remembered, oh, Michael gets told that he has a son. Whatever, you know. And so this lady, right off the bat, comes up and drops off this little boy with Edith, causing a big stir in the house, as we just saw. And it's pretty interesting because, like, if she knew that he wasn't the father, why drop him off? Well, she explained it that she saw them at the mall or something and recognized Michael and said, oh, well, at least my son would be with a better family than the guy who left us. Okay. That's wrong, but okay. Logical, I guess. She also said that she had issues dating, getting a guy who would want, someone with a kid, single parent with a kid. And that's kind of a thing. Even nowadays, less and less people are dating. More and more people are just having children out of wedlock, which, is just a thing nowadays. And that brings up an issue because there's a lot of men who don't want pre-made families or, someone who has a kid because of there's multiple issues with that situation. I'm not saying that there's no men out there like that. It's just it's harder for a woman with kids, even sometimes a man with a kid, but women are more forgiving on that. And even some will find that more attractive that a man is taking care of his kids than a man does to a woman who has to take care of her kids. That's kind of the thing nowadays. So there is kind of a correlation between then and now. The idea that she just drops him off for no reason, especially knowing that it's not Michael's kid, is wrong. Her coming into the house and saying what she did, all the stuff that she was saying, that was wrong. You're in somebody else's house, you're there, and it's not your place, and it's very rude to say the things that she did. But all in all, it was an interesting episode. We did have one of, I believe, the first fights that Gloria and Michael had, which is, very understandable. He was about they said about 5 or 6 years old. I thought he was about 5, but he could have been 5 or 6, or doesn't really matter, but a fairly young kid. And from that age range, you would know that Michael and Gloria weren't dating at the time that happened. So there's that. Little things like that kind of built up in my head saying, okay, he's this age. They wouldn't have been dating, but I can still understand why that is a issue for a relationship. But I am glad that Gloria said that it's not his issue, it's our issue, because back then marriage meant something. I'm not saying that doesn't mean anything today. I'm just saying that you're less likely to have someone who's going to stick it out with you when things get hard. So, yes, very interesting episode. I wouldn't say it's funny in a very weird way to me because, yes, there's funny moments, but it's a very serious episode. But it's still a good episode. So, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode watching it with me. If you did, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you didn't, go ahead and give it a thumbs down. That's okay. It helps out with the algorithm anyways. If you did like this video, go ahead and drop off a comment down in the comment section there. That also helps out. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and hit that little subscribe button.
Tap it in. Just tap it in. Give it a little tappy. Tap, tap, tap-a-roo.
Alright, so with that being said, guys, I do want to thank you guys again for getting this far in the video, and we will see you next time. Peace.